House of Thoughts,
where the drag is hot and we have thoughts.
My name is Sabrina.
I'm Zena.
And today we are diving into All Stars 10, episode 11. It's the talent show extravaganza.
Oh, yes.
Let's get into it.
Let's.
Let's discuss some of the tea that has come to the surface since the last episode aired.
Yes. So Cynthia Lee Fontaine and Lydia Collins were the special guests at Roscoe's this week, and they did spill some tea, mainly Cuckoo. She said that there was about an 8-month gap, and she spilled this accidentally, I think, because she was saying that production had asked them all to bring their exact same confessional looks, but due to the time frame in between, it was quite noticeable that a few of the girls had changed physically, notably Ginger Minge and Mistress, who have both had dramatic weight loss journeys and transformations.
And that actually means that Lydia filmed season 17. She came back for the All Stars bracket. Then she went to film the season 17 finale and then went back to All Stars for the merge.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, she's
Gag. Oh my God, that's wild.
Yeah, she's on World of Wonder payroll at this point. Cynthia also spilled a little bit of tea about some on-set discussions that were had. Last week's episode, Cynthia actually did pull Mistress aside and explain to her, her opinion was that production had put Mistress in the bottom to humble her, quote.
I mean,
I think that's really fair, and the other girls kind of echoed this.
Yes. Okay, so let's get into the new episode. So the girls are just getting back into the workroom. Mistress and Cynthia have just done the lip sync to Who's Zoomin' Who, and Ginger Minge has just won for her Snatch Game performance. I also have to mention that her Snatch Game performance was record-breaking in the way that she is the only queen ever to win all 3 Snatch Games that she's been on. The only queen to ever be on 3 different Snatch Games.
All 3?
Competing in. She is also now tied with Ben de la Creme for the most consecutive wins on any season, I believe.
Ooh.
So that was a record-breaking Snatch Game.
Oh my gosh. Ginger out here snatching and breaking records.
Well, the girls are back in the workroom. Cynthia at Roscoe's also spilled that Mistress was stealing everybody's cocktails. So during Untucked and also now, she was wasted.
Apparently drunk.
Drunk doing this lip sync.
Well, and also judging by the behavior, it's it's very she's sitting there almost ready to pounce and jump out of her skin.
Girl, it's scary.
It was scary.
It was scary.
I think that she must be studied. Also, everybody's faces. Oh my gosh.
Ginger genuinely looks scared.
Yeah.
This
so
is not fun.
Mistress is acting really strange toward the girls. They're trying to just be fun and kiki, saying, oh, well, you looked great. Congrats on your winning the lip sync. Trying to keep the mood up because obviously they all just cried and said goodbye to Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
Right.
Easily one of the most beloved queens of maybe the franchise, if definitely the season. But Mistress has a really strange response and attitude about this.
Right.
She's sort of sitting there and she's just sort of
very.
I'm so happy to be here.
It's very stoic. Very.
Yeah,
worrisome.
Reading between the lines, everybody looks either scared or uncomfortable.
Yes. I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I was uncomfortable. They start de-dragging, and Mistress says, many of y'all girls need it more than I do. I can sit on YouTube and play video games and I'll be fine. And I think that this is just her justifying it to herself of her losing.
I think so. Yeah, she's feeling the pressure. And I think everybody realizes what's happening, but they're not going to stop her crashing out.
Right.
She got Irene quoting Sun Tzu, The Art of War. And listen, you don't interrupt your enemy either while they are making a mistake.
Mm-hmm. Aja literally says that Mistress is being an energy vampire. But it is the next day in the workroom, and Mistress seems like she's feeling a little bit better. and said that she was so quiet because she was so pissed off that she knew she would say something that she like shouldn't.
She didn't want to go off.
Right. Aja is talking about her feelings, and she was remember last week when Aja talked about her struggles financially and also like discussed her relationship with drag and gender. So she is talking this week, talking about how she feels a little bit better, that she feels like she is mentally, entering the competition, and Mistress literally laughs in her face. And she's like, "What are you laughing about?" And Mistress says, "I can laugh if I want to laugh. I can laugh at whatever I want to." Girl, I was like, that reminded me of like in middle school when somebody's like, "It's a free country."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I feel like that's something that's being brought up a lot, especially in fan commentary online. Like,
Really?
Mistress reminds and triggers so many people because she's like their middle school bullies.
Stop. It literally,
Which is what you're saying.
That's how it felt. I was like, oh my God, like it's taking me back to like the 7th grade math class.
It's quite childish, ain't it? Okay, but can we talk about Aja, who states that she feels like she is coming into her own and she has become this like mature woman. So honestly, the like wherewithal, wisdom, knowledge, and self-control it's taking right now to not reach out and backhand her, as she says, is honestly impressive.
Yeah, I felt that. And now the other girl's face during this part.
Oh no.
Like the way the edit like goes around the room and looks at everybody, and like Lydia's hiding in her coat. Irene has got her heads and her hands on the table.
Whoa.
Like Bosco is like face cracked. Ginger looks like horrified.
When you have a room full of queens physically cringing, it's crazy. It was very uncomfortable.
I have to say that like you must really be playing a like hellish villain if you made Daya Betty look like a saint this season.
Oh my gosh. I know everybody looked like they were in pain. Daya was living. She was like smug cat meme, like I'm not the drama today. Yes.
And Aja is like, let's de-escalate this because this is not looking good for you. This is not doing you a favor here.
Honestly, she's being too kind to her in that moment.
Well, and Mistress has the gall to say, "I don't think I'll take advice from anyone in your position, but thank you for the sentiment."
No.
And the Rue bell goes off, right?
Saved by the room mail.
What were we? Were we saved?
Oh, someone needs to save me and all of these girls.
This was crazy.
RuPaul comes in and announces that the mini challenge will be the reading challenge. Ooh. Yes, the library is open.
Let's get into it. Yes. My favorite read was the read that Irene had for Daya Betty. And she said, "I think it's so cool you named yourself after your disease, diabetes, but what made you choose Daya Betty over syphilis?" That took me out. That was really good. That was a really good read. Her reads were all really good.
They
honestly.
were. The other one that I really liked was Bosco saying to Mistress, "Mistress loves to brag about driving a Mercedes, and I get it. I would also brag if I had such a beautiful home."
But ultimately, Bosco is the winner, which I do understand because she had some great reads. And she wins a cash prize of $2,500 cash.
Yes.
I also I'm not really sure, and I kind of want to look into it, but I don't know what the difference is. They used to say cash tip, and I feel like there's some taxes thing going on with that. Like maybe if it's a cash tip, it's not taxed, but if it's a cash prize from a television show.
Are there any like gays in accounting here? Like,
yeah, comment below
tell
if
us
you
what you might know about that if you have expertise in the topic, because that is kind of interesting.
Yes, I noticed that. RuPaul also tells the girls that this week they will be competing in a talent show, Invitational. Talent show, Invitational. All Stars Talent Show, Invitational. Irene is already nervous. She was like, "Oh no!"
Yes, Irene's downfall in her season was her talent show number, where she made a glass of water.
Ice water.
Ice, important.
Two
important.
ingredients in the whole thing.
Yes, yes.
Well, what's kind of cool about this one is the girls get to practice on the main stage, but in pairs. So they don't have to do it like their, rehearsal in front of everyone. It's kind of like they can work with a partner. And I do feel like it is helpful to the girls to be able to go in like teams of two, because they are able to kind of say, oh, I'm not really getting that. I'm not really seeing that, which we do see. Really the only one doing that is Lydia and Aja. Aja's like, I don't really see the whole vision for it. And Aja's concept is really cool, but she's hyping us up with this fear of her swinging a machete around, and she's like, I could really hurt myself. So I'm like,
girl,
I'm nervous
what?
for both of them.
Right.
Of course, I noticed right off the bat. I was like, I feel like Bosco's getting a winning at it.
She seems quite confident.
Yeah,
directing the group of boys to dance around her.
She knows what she wants. She knows what she's going for, and I honestly,
as she should.
I could see her doing really well in a talent show like this.
Well, this is what she does. She puts on these full-fledged shows.
Yes. And it is time for the main stage.
Oh yeah, this look is crazy.
Oh, I don't know, but I love it.
Okay, Michelle in this deer look too is so cute. I love that.
And the earrings are really cute that she's wearing too.
Yes, and we are joined by guest judges, Devery Jacobs from Reservation Dogs and La Roche.
Yes. Ooh, I bet the girls are shaking in their boots because La Roche is here. Mm-hmm. So first up to the stage is Aja.
Yes, her talent is she's doing like an original rap track, but it's a fusion with like a traditional Caribbean folk dance from her religion, which is Lukumi, otherwise known to like us as Santeria.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's doing it like in devotion of one of their deities, Oya.
Okay.
So it's a dance done with like a machete.
Right, that she has made us so nervous about. So first off, she's got this kind of reveal that's honestly an obvious reveal. It's pretty obvious they're gonna rip it off of her.
Yeah, I wanted the cloak off.
But she flipping and dipping and strutting, and the song is crazy. It's really fun.
That's true.
But it's a little bit insane, but I love it as like a performance piece.
Right. She was biting the head off of a fake chicken and like swinging this machete around. When she licked it, I was frightened.
That was my only thing. It was like in specifically in the edit, they made us so nervous about this knife.
She was like, "Girl, I could die or kill someone."
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
I was worried for her. I was worried for the backup dancers, and then I was like, "Oh my God, did she just cut her tongue off?" Like, oh.
Yeah, like
nervous.
they gotta go call the insurance carrier after
But
this.
overall, I'm here for it. I really dig it. And next up to the stage, we have Bosco.
Oh my gosh.
She is doing this fantastic burlesque number. She comes out in this dress. She looks like a vintage Cinderella.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's
the light
beautiful.
blue and blonde. Oh
Timeless,
my gosh.
classic. And then they do the beautiful rip off the bottom of the skirt to reveal the corset. She does some incredible chairography. Her lyrics are really funny.
Yes.
The judges do not really have a single critique about her performance.
talent, yeah.
Next up, Daya Betty. First off, her set is awesome. So cool.
Rolls out with a full like office setup. She is sitting atop a copy machine,
Copying her ass.
copying her butt. Amazing.
Her dance is right. Her lyrics are fun. I'm usually like a little bit picky about the short hair with the buzz cut in the back, but she does it in a really
It's so
look
intentional
is so good.
with
Yes,
like the
exactly.
star on the back and this awesome like hot punk business lady.
And then they pour coffee all over her.
all over her chest. Oh no, Daya.
And cherry on top of the number is her taking a $200,000 check, putting it on her butt, and stapling it.
She stapled herself, y'all.
I was not prepared for that. That gooped me. I think she's so. I think she's so brave for that.
She's just beyond.
Next up to the stage is Ginger Minge doing a Broadway ode to Broadway here.
Yes. So her voice sounds incredible on this original track.
Also, not to mention that the track is hysterical, and it literally the hook is, if you don't crown me, you're homophobic. Like that.
Oh,
that
it's
made me laugh so funny.
good.
Oh my god.
And honestly, everything is working. It's like perfect Broadway show-stopping number.
It's hitting all of the markers in this 1 minute. Like that's
she looks like Bette Midler in the most glamorous way.
I love it. And Law Roach says that this is his favorite performance of the night.
Yeah.
And RuPaul is like, this was you need to be on Broadway.
It was just like
this is
perfect, and she will.
Yeah.
And she will be
I
if she
think
wants
so.
to.
I
She
think
will.
so. And next up to the stage is Irene.
Irene the alien.
Performing Irene's Got Talent.
Oh my word. Let's talk about this look.
She looks amazing. This wig is fierce. Love the outfit.
Lisa Frank.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. And she is killing it. Her number is so funny. I mean, these girls are crushing it so far.
Yeah, and I live for her. So there's a lot of callbacks to her first talent show number in her original run, which I think is smart because it's been done well here.
Right.
It's almost not too heavy-handed, but just camp enough.
It's also it's so Irene. Everything is like an inside joke about her, and we are all in on it. Like, we all get it.
Yes,
which is what makes it fun.
And she's driving the ship on it.
Right.
Yes.
I think this was a really great number for her. And the judges agreed. The judges loved this and found it really entertaining.
Yeah.
Next up to the stage is Georges.
Ooh, it's getting muggy in here.
It's getting muggy in here. She first does this like weather girl, and then she says, and now let's ask Georges, and then just switches outfits, and now she's like Georgia.
I know.
It was really cute, honestly. But she comes right up center stage. She's got the hair blowing. She is like voguing the house down.
Yes. You know, she's just giving it to you.
This turkey makes me want to vogue.
I think that's so smart to make that the hook. I mean,
she was like, it blew
so
up on the internet.
Well, it did. We all know Georges has the most iconic Twitter
really
ever. Just a constant stream of like all-timers.
Really. I think that this is exactly what the judges wanted to see from her. Rue said that she tore that up, and Georges understands her brand, and she served it.
Yeah,
You know?
I would have to agree.
All right, and next up to the stage, we have Miss Humpty Dumpty Lydia Butthole Collins.
Yes.
So she is egg, and then she rips off her yellow egg to reveal blue egg, which rips off to reveal tassel egg. And then Humpty Dumpty sits on a wall, has a great fall, and now she's the yolk.
Yeah.
And a giant golden frying pan comes out, and she sits in it and twerks in it. And this is crazy.
This feels like falling asleep, reading Mother Goose on mushrooms is really what this was like.
Very, yeah.
Everybody's faces were of confusion.
but of amusement as well. I feel like it was an amused confusion. They were like, I don't know what I'm looking at, but this is kind of fun.
I
You know?
loved the part where she was the little egg yolk twerking in the pan. Like that was the best part for me. Like I relate to that part.
It's almost like it could have been a little less of the egg reveal and more like once she was the yolk, maybe doing
Doing
a
stuff.
dance of some sort.
Well, yeah, exactly. But it was very Lydia because it was just very unique. I don't think
Right.
anybody else would do that.
Well, and Michelle
Egg.
said that she thought the concept was awesome, but a little out there and it just wasn't fully realized.
Yes, and a couple of the reveals got a little bit stuck just because there
Yes.
was so much technically going on with all of those different eggs.
Okay, last up to the stage for her talent is Mistress Isabel Brooks, who is doing a Rue Zempic commercial spiel
Yes. So she comes out first in these like cutouts.
of Michelle Visage and T.S. Madison,
Yeah.
which on the runway, Mistress says are both supposed to be before pictures.
So rude. Shady.
Shady. But this is an a cappella, totally spoken word.
It's like a comedy lip sync number.
Right. It seemed like it's funny in itself, but then on the runway when the judges are talking to her, she says that it's supposed to be a message that you like don't have to be on Ozempic to like lose weight, but it's
Yes.
so it just makes it a little bit more confusing.
Okay, so watching it, I was under the impression, like, that is she sponsored by Ozempic? Like, I was like, somebody paid her to do this commercial. But if it was supposed to be satirical and sarcastic, then I guess we should have like seen that a little bit more. And maybe that's like a consistent thing with Mistress. It's like there's almost too much of a wall up there so that when she is like playing and trolling, it's almost so impossible to get to the underneath of that veneer so that we're not all in on the joke
Right.
with Mistress. But we never
Right.
really get to see a lot of genuineness.
Right. And the judges, I think it was specifically Michelle, says that she wishes there was a little bit more of a storyline going on here because no one really laughed until the end, until it was like, okay, we're applauding and it was funny.
Yeah.
This was not a total hit for Mistress. Right off the bat, I have a feeling that it's going to be like Lydia and maybe Mistress toward the bottom, just because there weren't many critiques giving out this week, but they were both critiqued most. Mistress does not think that she is in the bottom. Mistress believes that she is safe, if not going to possibly win, I think, this week.
I think, delusion.
Delusion. Convince yourself.
I think that's kind of what's going on here.
And let's bring it to the runway.
Runway.
Bring it to the
Woo.
runway. Ooh, ooh. This week's runway theme is foiled again.
Foiled it.
So the girls are wearing looks made out of, looking of, being of foil.
I think it's like inspired by
Right.
foil, like the reflectiveness. Foil.
Foil. All right. First up to the runway is Aja.
Oh my
This
word.
is a very cool look. I'm loving her hair. It's creating a lot of dimension.
Yeah, she said it's like this futuristic Wakanda drag realness, which I'm getting from it. I mean, I love it. It is a gorgeous bodysuit. I think she has enough adornment on it. She does give like that anime character flair that I feel like Aja usually has too. Can we talk about the hair loops?
I think that that's so fun.
Fierce.
I think it's very cool. It's very snaky. I also love the like nail extensions that
Kinda
she
Edward
has going on.
Scissorhands.
And the braids in the back are really cool too.
I think she looks gorgeous. Her mug too.
Yeah, absolutely. Law Roach says that he loves Aja, but we've seen this before. Like this is not, something incredibly fresh and new.
So I do agree that a lot of the girls went in a similar direction, and I wish we would have seen more variety. But out of this particular direction, I think I might have liked Aja's the most. It was just
Okay.
cool. It scratched a particular itch for my style and
Okay.
what I like.
No, I respect that. Well, next up to the runway is Bosco. She is looking flawless.
Absolutely stunning.
Flawless.
Like statuesque.
hair on point, mug
Beautiful.
on point, dress
Gorgeous.
on point, body on point, no notes.
Breathtaking.
Done.
Amazing. I am so gagged by the gown. It's really amazing. It feels so futuristic but classic because she's giving these gorgeous starlet like curves and
Yes.
shape. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she looks
Totally amazing.
fantastic. She looks fantastic.
I love the coat in the beginning too.
Oh my gosh. And the way the lacing up the back of the dress that goes all the way up like to her hair almost is just is stunning. Stunning.
Perfect.
Love it.
No notes.
And next up to the stage is Daya Betty.
Yes, giving you edge with the side
Yes.
of duct tape.
This is really crazy. And I love that the structure in the back with the lacing brings it to the next level of past just duct tape, especially the
Yes.
fabric on the bottom too, that it really elevates it because she could have just duct tape her body and call it a night.
No. I'm glad that she didn't. And I love like the little bump out hip.
Yes.
The whole silhouette is awesome. It looks great with her height. Love
I think
Daya.
this is a really cool look, and it's a different direction than we see.
Scary, hot. She looks like a Monster High doll. We love it.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Next up to the stage is Ginger Minge.
Minge.
This is a very interesting look. I love the top half, what she's giving.
Her face and hair look
Her
gorgeous,
face,
all glittered
the hair-
out.
and I love the what do you call that? Like a back.
It's like a cowl hood.
Yes.
Like-
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I love that part of it. The bottom half, the neck down is where we start to get into a little bit of like a clustered situation. I actually feel like the gown would have been so much prettier if it didn't have the skeleton underneath. And
I feel that.
I love
Dark and edgy.
dark and edgy. Don't get me
Spooky.
wrong. But I think that either she needed to have the skeleton and maybe like less on her arms and like something else zhuzh up the bottom, or the no skeleton and keep it like really classy, elegant, would have made the look a little bit. Even La Roche said it was a little too much.
I kind of agree. That maybe if we like took some of the glove weight off of the arms and hands, maybe it would be a little bit better because we're kind of like losing her arms compared to all of the volume on like the shoulder and head.
Right.
I do like the bottom, but I agree it's a little bit disconnected with the skeleton in between.
She looks so beautiful though, and like her body looks so great.
Of
and I'm like,
course.
that beat, like her face is gorgeous.
Yes.
And next up to the stage is Irene the Alien.
Ooh,
This is so cool.
like Valkyrie, angelic warrior.
Oh my gosh. RuPaul even said we have seen a lot of wings here, but these are my
Yes.
favorite. These are my favorite that we've seen.
Which is an awesome compliment.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I love how it's constructed. So her real arms are covered in feathers and they are the wings. So she has like
Yes.
full range of movement.
And the way that she's moving is like really nice too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
she's
it's
not
gorgeous.
Like, you know.
And then she's got like the two fake arms in front of her, like
Yes.
holding the sword. It like looked a little funny at certain moments, but I really admire the whole vision of it and like the whole character of it. It's almost giving some cosplay, but
Yes.
still very draggy, very otherworldly. It's like biblically accurate ancient aliens.
Oh my gosh. The judges did say like the arms look a little odd, like what was going on with that. And she was like, you want to hear something so stupid? Is these are a cast of my arms. Like these are my actual arms and they look like incorrect for some reason.
Who said somebody lied to you?
RuPaul did.
Yes. Oh
RuPaul
my Oh my god.
It looks more like a cast of Georgis's arms. Like
Oh my
on.
god. Tiny arms.
And next up to the stage, we have Georges.
George Mosa.
Stars. I'm seeing stars, sister.
Yes, in this like disco ball star look.
The first thing I noticed was the hair star.
Yes, so it's hair wrapped up around the star.
And then she
headpiece.
has like the extensions dangling off the side of the star.
Yeah, little hair.
And they're also
pieces.
stars. They're being held by stars. I think
Girl.
that it's really cute. La Roche does say that this is kind of a lot of stars.
Yeah, he says too many.
Too many,
stars.
too many stars. But I think that this look is really cute. It's really fun. It's very Georges. She says she has to be incredibly careful because she could
Slice
hurt
and
her
dice
arm
herself
on this outfit.
on the unfinished edges of that glass.
I mean, it's a mirror. It's
Yeah.
straight.
The concept is all there though, right? Like
Yes.
it's really cool.
I mean, and it's of course muggy in here. Her face looks amazing.
Yes.
It's just her hips look great. It's so tailored for her. When she turns around, it kind of looks like a graduation cap.
I thought at first that that's maybe what they had done. Built it around
Oh.
like a graduation cap.
That's totally possible.
I don't know. Or modeled it after like the pattern of how you could make one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
They did a great job though.
Yes, absolutely. And next up to the stage is Lydia B. Collins.
In this xenomorph, like predator.
It's crazy. Does she have multiple boobies?
Yeah, it's giving like carapace, like abdomen sort of thing. It's really cool and otherworldly and like scary.
Yes, this is wild.
She's whipping around like this flail.
Yes.
right?
And she had me at the headpiece.
Oh,
really.
it's dope. It's like perfect, spot on HR Geiger. Except for I do kind of wish that this look had like a full tail attached. Like I realize that she's whipping that crop around, which is sort of giving that vibe, but I do wish that she had maybe something similar, like a long tail that she could whip around to just make it like super alien. Like,
Okay. I get that. Well, next up to the stage, we have Mistress Isabel Brooks.
Woo!
This is wild. This is another one that kind of looks like the Aja, she went down the same path here. This is really cool. It's fun.
Like this evil villainous suit of armor with all of the chains dangling.
The mohawk.
Yes, here's the thing. I actually like this one too. And I'm going to tell you why. Because she really looks like that evil video game final boss.
I get that.
And it fits her so good. She looks great. It's just like really unfortunate that this is the same silhouette and sort of vibe that several other girls kind of went for tonight. But as far as Mistress's particular runways go, this might be one of my favorite ones from her throughout the season, because I just think, unfortunately, there were a couple like struggle buses when it came to her runways this season, just due to how hard it is to get these costumes made,
Right.
And when you're changing physically.
Okay,
So this
I
one
totally
was-
get that.
I feel like this was really good for
Yeah.
her runway package.
It
just unfortunately was not the most original of the night.
I getcha. And La Roche also says that it was just a little too much, and there were so many chains and so much material that it like added weight back to her and made her look heavier than she is now.
I can
Which
get with
I
that.
see.
If she removed like half of those chains,
Yeah.
it would be a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a beautiful body. I mean, she
know.
had a beautiful body, but she has a beautiful body now currently too.
Sure, always.
And, show the
Yeah, show
off.
it, show it.
off.
We find out that the safe queens are Aja, Daya, and Irene.
Yes. As was expected, though, I do feel like Daya could have.
I would put it
Taking
all
it.
on the line for Daya.
And we find out that the tops of the week are Bosco, Ginger, and Georges.
Yes.
And the winner is Bosco.
Yes.
I mean, flawless runway. flawless performance. It makes total sense.
She deserves it. She deserves it.
And I mean, Ginger can't win them all.
That's so true.
Ginger can't
That's
win
so
'em
true.
Which means the bottoms are mother and daughter, Mistress and Lydia. The last time we saw Lydia lip sync was against her boyfriend, Corey King. So the lip syncs are personal for
I know.
Lydia.
Oh my gosh, she keeps getting thrown in the
But
pit.
she says, I sent my boyfriend home and I will send mother home. So let's get into it.
Lydia, you better get her! They lip sync to Instant Sapphic Club classic Guess by Charlie XCX featuring Billie Eilish.
Yes, fierce.
Yes. Oh, I love this song.
Yes. And okay, Mistress's outfit off the bat, I was like, I feel like this is the same outfit that we saw for the roast. It
the Rap
was
and Roast.
different once I got like a better look at it, but I was like, is this the same as the Rap and Roast?
I wondered too.
Mistress also makes it very clear that she has never lost a lip sync on Drag Race.
Oh yeah. Okay, Lydia's like in this like leather trench coat.
Yeah, it's kind of fierce.
One thing I was just like, take it off. Like, and I kept expecting the wig to come off too.
The wig kind of kept coming down into her face.
I know. I was like, take it off.
Yeah, so
Thing.
and then Mistress took off her like coat thing.
Moto jacket.
Which was really cute. And I kind of expected her to like take off the bottom skirt too and have it be like a little bodysuit, but that never happened.
Okay, where are the panties? Okay, for a song that is all about underwear and
Right.
undies and panties, they are giving very good energy. Honestly, it's kind of close.
Yes,
Mistress
I agree.
is giving us, all of the fierceness in the lip sync in the face. Lydia is doing her crazy energetic,
Yes.
like glam rock thing she does so well.
Yeah, I mean this was a fierce lip sync. This was a good one. But ultimately, the winner is Lydia.
Lydia.
And she sends Mistress to the house.
Oh my gosh, not Mother.
Wow. But of course, all is not lost, and she does still have a chance of being the winner of the lottery.
Yes, the ability to come back and compete in the
Yes.
lip sync extravaganza.
So RuPaul
finale.
pretty quickly sends the safe girls away and
Yes.
says, we'll bring you back for the lip sync Lollapalooza. And now it is time for the wild card picks to be revealed. So we get Angeria, the winner of All Star Season 9, to come out and reveal the queens of the lottery. So the people who got to choose were judges who had to be present at least one time for all three brackets, which were Ross Matthews, Michelle Visage, and T.S. Madison.
Yes.
So first up, we find that Ross Matthews chooses Mistress.
Ooh.
How did he wasn't there tonight? Like, how did he know that Mistress had gotten eliminated? And did they call him and was like, okay, Mistress went to the house. Like, do you want to pick her? Or do you think production was like, yeah, this is what he
It's
picks?
a setup.
Girl, I don't know.
It's a setup. I did not see the words leave Ross Matthews' lips.
That is true. They had the cards all printed
It's a
up and
setup.
everything.
Michelle picks Miss Carrie Colby.
Yes. And T.S. Madison chooses Carrie Colby.
As well.
So that means that they put one ball in for Mistress and two balls in for Carrie Colby. And they rig up the little machine. Bruno picks out a ball and commercial break. And we don't find out.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhangers,
Girl.
honey.
Okay. All right. Well, they got us.
They got us. Like, okay, so it is a 66% chance that Carrie Colby is the choice. And it is
Yeah.
a 33% chance. So it's like 2/3, but it's so
Wouldn't that just be such a good full circle moment, though, for Carrie to come back in,
it'd be a lovely karmic moment.
oust Mistress
I
after she did her so dirty.
This was a really gaggy episode.
I know. Woo.
Oh. And next week is the finale.
Oh my god.
Next week is the finale, girl. I also wanted to touch on something else that happened at Roscoe's. Lydia was talking about how last week's runway was actually the tiramisu was supposed to be a 3-in-1 runway, and then they like changed it. So that's why she kept her jacket on for so long. I don't know if maybe the other girls didn't have like 3 defined looks, so they wanted people to look bad. So it made me wonder about this week's runway because foiled again. And like Daya Betty was in like a silver. Everyone was in silver.
No one was really wearing like tin
No one
foil
was
or
wearing
aluminum
foil.
foil. It was, if anything, maybe foil inspired in the fact that they were all silver reflective.
I see how it can correlate, but I feel like this could be another one that they changed the
Flip
wording.
the wording on us, which is something that they're known to do. Not even
Right.
this past one, but the girls have said that often they'll give them a certain prompt or a list of prompts but prior to the season so they can prepare their packages. And then by the time that they announce it to us viewers, the wording has changed slightly.
Right.
So that they can maybe tilt things in the edit and say, oh, well, you didn't really do the challenge. But
Right.
what if the challenge has changed?
And I mean, like Georgis's disco ball was another awesome look, but it's not foil. So I feel like it was something silver.
They were all giving like very heavy metal reflective,
Yes.
right? Like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder.
Yeah.
A little bit of extra tea from Miss Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia's YouTube channel, which is actually so funny and like irreverent in her style of humor and comedy that she does on there. It's lit. But she posted a video calling an unnamed fellow queen out, saying, "You know exactly who you are and what you did last Saturday."
I know what you did last Saturday.
Yeah, just like fully reading them, and like all of the allegations from the video are probably too lengthy to list here, but she goes on a list that they were rude, laughed at her while she was speaking in front of a group of people and embarrassed her, as well as their drag was not maybe the cleanest, as well as then something about somebody's maybe significant other trying to start some drama with like the girls or something.
Oh my God.
So I don't know. And listen, who knows? Because Nicole does like to troll just a little bit,
But also that specific Saturday in question, she did do a gig with Aja and Mistress.
Yes, on the same bill at a show in Brooklyn. So it makes you wonder. We have our own
Makes you wonder.
unproven conspiracy theories, but all right, just some additional tea as well from Daya and Acid Betty's Bitter Betty's podcast. Daya revealed that during the Country Girl Group Challenge episode, they were all able to bring their own girl group looks from home for that. So Daya and Cynthia actually had 2 fully prepared looks each for the country challenge, but Ginger had only brought the one purple fringe cowgirl look. Hence, Daya having to stay up all night and fashion her and Cynthia looks that would somewhat match using whatever black and silver drag that they had brought.
You're telling me that Ginger Minge could not have pulled out a country outfit
Girl,
to match?
that's what she wanted to wear. So she said, that's what I'm wearing. And apparently it was actually...
Was she like bitter about it? Was she like, this is what I'm wearing?
You know, Daya didn't say. I feel actually, I feel like Daya would say if that was the case, but that doesn't seem like it was the case.
Okay.
Though Daya did say that there was a lot of discussion in their group about that on set during the filming of the episode, but none of that was really shown. So she was sort of hinting at some shady production, editing, favoritism, sort of type stuff. So. Daya also spilled some tea on some shade thrown by Monet X Change on the Sibling Rivalry podcast with Bob the Drag Queen. Monet had asked Bob the drag queen who her personal like least favorite pit stop guest was to have on the show. So Bob the drag queen said it was Candy Muse for her and asked Monet the same question. And Monet immediately said Daya Betty was the hardest person I had to work with on the pit stop.
Oh.
So Daya was like kind of hurt by this.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. She was like confused and hurt by it because she felt like they had a good time together. She did admit that there were like some technical wardrobe malfunctions throughout the episode, such as Daya had chosen to wear a wig that she had dyed in her hotel room with convenience store box dye the night before, and it was like running from like the heat of the room and she was sweating, as well as then Monet was having jewelry fall off of her and losing earrings.
Oh
so
my
they had to pause
gosh.
several times for both of them. Daya did show the receipts, though. Her personal text messages between her and Monet the day that she left the studio saying, "Thank you for having me. I had such a good time." And Monet said, "Of course. I love you. You did awesome," or whatever. So Daya was like, "You're going to lie to me to my face?" Like, that made me so mad. And she was all pissed off. So she said she was about to go on like a Twitter rampage.
Oh my
But Acid
God.
talked her down. And then she also proceeded to show us the receipts of this like long message that she sent to Monet.
After that happened?
Yes, girl.
Oh.
She reached out to her to clear the air. And said, "Hey, I just wanted to like reach out because like all these people are saying that you said this about me, and now there's like a page 6 news article written about it saying that I'm one of the worst drag queens you've ever had to work with. So like,
Oh my
what's up, girl?
God.
I'm really hurt." And Monet also sent back like an equally long message that said something about, you know, that clip was taken out of context. Of course, I don't think that about you, and just like doing damage control.
Oof.
Anyway, it was like a lot of tea, and I kind of couldn't believe that Daya was sharing their whole text message conversation.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
On the internet. But if you want to catch up on the full tea with that, you can go find the full video on the channel.
That's so crazy.
Kind of messy.
Yikes.
I would kind of live.
And one last final piece of tea. On Willem and Alaska's pod, Race Chasers, they had popular designer Chakra on, and they discussed that paper outfit that Acid Betty wore that was like the Marie Antoinette with like her face cut out on it, and then on the back it was like on fire and said "Eat the rich."
It was so cool.
He made that outfit.
Yeah.
He had given her some sort of deal, and it was going to be, I believe, about a $3,000 outfit that she hadn't paid for. And he like hit her up to say, "Hey, I still, need that money."
And this happens sometimes with Ru girls and designers, right? We've heard both the girls and the costume makers talk about how sometimes money is tight and the girls will say, "Listen, I'm going away and I need this outfit and it needs to be fierce and I'm going to need to get you when I come back."
Right.
And sometimes that's what has to happen, and sometimes they'll follow through on that, but you're kind of taking people on their word, right?
Right. So he made this outfit, and he was like, I hadn't heard back from her. I thought either she was maybe still filming or maybe she didn't end up wearing it and was kind of feeling weird about it. So anyway, I saw her wearing it, so I reached out to her and said, you looked awesome. Here's the invoice. And she sent him $2,000. He said that it was 2/3 of it. But the remaining balance was still about $1,000. So she ended up blocking him on everything. And he went on Race Chasers and discussed it. And then she posted a video burning the look on Instagram. She posted a video of her burning the dress.
Yeah, and some people, we weren't sure if it was like supposed to be comedic or if it was supposed to be sort of like political commentary, or
I
if it
thought
was like because they didn't like it because it was Marie Antoinette.
I honestly assumed that it was like a mix of the Marie Antoinette and the back being the Eat the Rich on fire. And it's like paper. So what do you do?
But now it kind of has a different like spin on it, right? That even Chakra said that they felt like it was almost like a directed personal thing. Like, well, I'm going to burn the dang outfit.
Right.
Which is a shame. It's like, because it's wearable.
That
like,
was a really
art.
cool look. Yeah.
It was so cool.
That could have been on a mannequin in a museum.
Yeah. So, like, I still have a lot of questions about that situation.
Right. So we'll update if any more tea comes to fruition on that.
Yeah.
But that was interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We had a lot to talk about. We had a lot to talk about this week.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us here at the House of Thoughts. Please remember that this is a television show. We just have fun. So don't take it too serious. Stay in your lane.
Be cool.
Be cool.
Remember to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Send this video to your favorite shady sister or good Judy. And we will see you all next week for
The finale! Oh my god! Stay silly, stay kind, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.